Pico Rivera is 92% Latino, and as American as apple pie.
Pico Rivera, a drive-by shooting.
The city of Pico Rivera is going to vote tonight on banning new fast food restaurants to help control obesity and promote healthy eating. The northern section of Pico Rivera already has 14 fast food restaurants, mom and pop operated. Mom and pop operated.
This is my city. On the streets I roam, missing. I call it home sweet home. Pico Rivera. On the streets I roam, baby. I call them home sweet home. This is my city. On the streets I roam, missing. I call it home sweet home. Pico Rivera. On the streets I roam, baby. I call them home sweet home. Yeah. Welcome to my city in that big southeast LA County, a small town to say the least. Surrounded by Whittier and Santa Fe Springs, Montebello and Downey, but we still breed kings. Mr. Tricky, raised on the streets of Pico. I got friends and foes, but they still my people from way back when I used to ride my bike to the store and take all of my girlfriends to the Fiesta Forum. And I remember weekends on that boulevard and all the things that went down on Whittier Boulevard. Me and Sparks never thought we would become big stars. Through all them trials and tribulations, I said, here we are in the city, showing love for all within. From Mario's Tacos, Pico Mansion, DUIs at gyms. And even though I've had my run-ins with Pico police, I gotta say, McDougal, may you rest in peace. This is my city. On the streets I roam, missing. I call it home sweet home. Pico Rivera. On the streets I roam, baby. I call them home sweet home. This is my city. On the streets I roam, missing. I call it home sweet home. Pico Rivera. On the streets I roam, baby. I call them home sweet home.
Yeah, streets I've known and I've roamed, called home for a lifetime. Roamed in a zone where it's on come nighttime. Balfour and Bassett, living at my grandpa. Back when Alpha Beta was a Slauson and so rapid. Super Ray and Smith Park, who remember summers? It didn't matter if the pool was in the public. Mario's on Sundays, always had a late start. Bet you didn't know before Rodeo that was Kmart. Finally hit the branch and I started 10th grade. Got kicked out of class and expelled cause of Kool-Aid. Back to my mom's past Sparks don't trip though. Fool, I hit the boulevard and I didn't have to tiptoe. Diplo, sick though, winning out to Lucky. Playing with these honors anywhere that there was parking. Homie, it ain't all bad, look around and see it. It's all about love in a city full of people.
This is my city. On the streets I roam, missing. I call it home sweet home. Pico Rivera. On the streets I roam, baby. I call them home sweet home. This is my city. On the streets I roam, missing. I call it home sweet home. Pico Rivera. On the streets I roam, baby. I call them home sweet home. This is my city. Pico Rivera. This is my city. Pico Rivera. Yeah, say what you want about my city, cause it's all good. 562 Southeast LA neighborhoods. From the 605 rolling with your boulevard. Back in the days when cruising was hitting hard. Do you remember? Kicking back at Tommy's, laced out riders and down south siders. Everybody kicking it up on the street. From Leg Lake to the Pico indoor swap meet. I live my life here in Pico. Lived it strong from Selby Grove, Burke Falcons to El Rancho Don. Back when Target was known as Montgomery Wards and the Walmart area was known as Ford. Man, I remember this city. I watched it change. I miss them old days, homie. Now ain't quite the same, but it's home. My city, my town, my tierra que viva. Beautiful Pico Rivera. This is my city. On the streets I roam, missing. I call it home sweet home. Pico Rivera. On the streets I roam, baby. I call them home sweet home. This is my city. On the streets I roam, missing. I call it home sweet home. Pico Rivera. On the streets I roam, baby. I call them home sweet home. This is my city. On the streets I roam, missing. I call it home sweet home. Pico Rivera. On the streets I roam, baby. I call them home sweet home. This is my city. On the streets I roam, missing. I call it home sweet home. Pico Rivera.